family, you're welcome back to another reaction video. Guys, today I'm super excited to be checking out this video. Okay, I've been wondering and asking because I've heard, it has been said and I've heard and heard that there is no rain in Dubai, and sometimes they can stay over a year or 2 years without raindrop. And I've been wondering how. How is it that there is no rain? Like for years, they won't have natural rain. Because right here in Africa, in Nigeria, guys, once it's from April to I think October or November, sometimes early part of December, we have steady rain. Yes, steady rain. Sometimes it will rain from morning till night. And we'll be praying, let the rain stop. Like, we'll literally be the ones praying for the rain to stop. Only for me to hear that in some countries, they don't even see rain at all for a full year. How do the things they plant, how did they grow? Like, how? Well, guys, today we'll be checking out a video, and the title is How Dubai and the UAE Creates Rain. Guys, I can't wait. Like, I can't wait to check this out. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Nazar, and you're welcome to today's video. So, let's check this out. Okay? Yeah.
The plane behind me is fitted with some awesome technology that helps make it rain. And today, we're doing just that.
Natural disasters have quadrupled since 1970, destroying homes and wrecking cities, like we saw in the 2025 California wildfires or the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. This is mostly because of climate change.
Right across the Indian Ocean it came, a roaring, pounding shockwave.
But what if we could control the weather? From manipulating tornadoes to simulating earthquakes, geoengineering is human intervention of the Earth's biological systems.
Wow.
We're looking at how humans are intentionally changing the Earth, and I'm in Abu Dhabi going to go inside cloud seeding and seeing if we can help make it rain in one of the driest places on Earth. First, I wanted to understand our flight path and debunk some myths about cloud seeding.
So this is the radar image. This is one of the previous cases that we get. You can see the colors here identify the intensity of rainfall. The yellow line, if you can see here, this yellow line is actually the track or telemetry that we use to track where the pilot is. So this is the pilot position, as you can see here. So our takeoff is actually happening from this area. This is Alain.
What are some misconceptions or myths that are wrong about cloud seeding?
I guess some people just think that cloud seeding is actually to make rainfall happen, or for example to cause storms to happen, which is not true. The idea is just to try to increase rainfall, and it's just a few percentages. It's around 10 to 15% in our environment, the dusty environment.
And what is the main goal, if you were to simplify the goal of cloud seeding?
To try to increase or recharge the underground water, which will be very useful to try to help not just the UAE but other countries who are facing water scarcity as well.
The UAE has one of the lowest rates of rainfall in the world. At 7.8 centimeters per year, it's less than a tenth of the global average, which is 100 centimeters. To make matters a lot worse, the UAE's water consumption rate is one of the highest in the world, at 550 liters per person daily. It's more than 3 times the global average of 170 liters per person daily. But what exactly is cloud seeding? It's a scientific process that originated back in 1946 in the US. The aim is to use science to literally help make it rain. Clouds are basically made from a bunch of water droplets or ice crystals that are light enough to float in the sky. The droplets can then join together and become heavier, causing them to fall as rain. By releasing different kinds of salts into the clouds, scientists can make those droplets bigger and heavier. Cloud seeding isn't the only type of weather modification. Scientists have even started thinking of ways to manipulate tornadoes to make them less powerful.
We have a confirmed tornado on the ground.
Using lasers to discharge lightning in storms, which are more likely to become hurricanes. There's even a way of pumping colder deep ocean water in front of tropical storms to cool the sea surface.
So where is the plane that we're going to be flying today?
It's over there.
guys. Whoa, like scientists have done a lot to better the world. But I have to say, okay, right here in Africa, should I call it Africa? Like we don't have all these natural disasters. We don't. We don't. We don't. So I also want to ask, like, why? Why is it so? Why is it that in some countries they have all these hurricanes, flooding, whereas in this part of the world everything is just normal. We don't have such, like, we've not even seen such in our side. Even earthquake, like we don't have such. Like I want to know, guys, please, if you have the answers to some of the questions, because I know I'll ask a lot of questions in this video. So please, can you guys help me? Like, please, how? Why? Why is it so?
There.
All right. I think you're gonna feel the turbulence on that one, right? Hello, hello.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm
My
Sergi.
pleasure.
And
Anders.
Tell me about these flares. This is what makes it rain.
These number one flares here,
Yeah.
they are flares which are called hygroscopic flares. They burn for about 3 or 4 minutes. They produce larger particles which water droplets latch onto, which then produce rain.
Wow.
These number two here, they are the newer flares. They're referred to as nano flares. It is nanotechnology. The word nano, as you know, means something which is very, very small.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
And
small.
these use a basically pure salt, but it is much, much smaller particles. And when you fire them, they just go poof and they leave a dust cloud inside of the rain cloud.
Wow.
And then it's water molecules, they attach to these
Okay.
particles.
But literal salt, like could you season your steak with it?
No, you couldn't. It's not really the same thing.
Okay.
It's not entirely healthy, but it is also not dangerous.
So what's actually in these flares? Well, there's 70% potassium chloride, 13% sodium chloride, and 5%
Wow,
magnesium.
magnesium.
These three are all basically just variations of salt. Once the plane reaches the right altitude, the flares get deployed from underneath the cloud. You know the turbulence you feel on a plane when it flies in and around clouds?
Yes.
Well, that's what it's gonna feel like for most of this flight. It then takes no more than a couple of hours for the water to fall down as rain. And hopefully
Wow.
that's exactly what we're gonna see happening later.
Let me understand how the flares work. So I'm seeing these kind of, I think these are
can't
just
wait.
electrical cables. Is this what lights it up? These.
This is what lights it up. So all the flares are similar in the sense that inside of the flare there's a small powder charge, right?
Okay.
Which is electrically ignited.
Okay.
The electrical wires goes through here. It's a
Yeah.
positive and negative. It comes through the rack here, up through
Wow.
the wing. You can see the connection there. And it goes into the fuselage. And then there's a little control box inside of the airplane, which you will see later.
Geoengineering
Wow.
isn't only about weather. Did you know humans can even create earthquakes? The first earthquake machine was invented by Nikola Tesla and called Tesla's oscillator, which he claimed caused an earthquake in New York in 1898.
Guys.
The modern equivalent of Tesla's earthquake machine is called the T-Rex mobile shaker, and it's basically a massive truck designed to shake the ground below it. It can shake the
Oh.
ground in 3 different directions with up to 27 tons of force. That's the weight of 8 Hummers. The T-Rex is an essential tool for earthquake scientific research and for testing infrastructure. Scientists are also studying ways to simulate volcanic eruptions to understand lava flows. Luckily for now, these have only happened in the lab, with scientists creating lava with special machines. These aim to help predict future eruptions and plan for safer evacuations.
They must have been told by the government, get everybody out of wherever you are.
Probably the oldest method of geoengineering is one that humans have been using since the early 1900s: explosive avalanche control. Sounds pretty scary, but this technique reduces the risk of avalanches by triggering them under controlled conditions, helping prevent larger, more dangerous avalanches from happening without warning.
Or
So the fire controls are down here. That is the entire control of the flare racks on the outside.
Is that red fire button literally how you shoot the flares?
That is correct. BIP stands for burn in place. I will move this selector here to the R1 position, and then I have another selector for each individual flare.
Wow.
With everything precisely calculated for the cloud seeding process weeks in advance, the team has to make sure everything is perfectly aligned and ready for the big moment when the flares are released into the clouds.
Wait, guys, I want to say, okay, so I think before they will do this, they have to make a special announcement, like it will be on the news months before or weeks before, that on so day, by this time to this time, there'll be rainfall. Yeah, because the way they're preparing for this, imagine preparing over months just for this. Ah, guys, like I must say that, should I say that this our side Nigeria, like, we are blessed because we're the ones that will look for a way to even stop the rain on some days. Like, we'll pay people to stop the rain for us, whereas others are trying so hard to get that rain. Wow, guys, that's just the irony of life. So this will be like, this is SS. You don't know that some people are praying for it to come to their side.
Meticulously check the plane and gear to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible.
Okay.
Nerves are setting in a little bit. Whenever we do something really new as Supercar Blaney, I'm excited, but there's always that little aspect of like, let's see what happens. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
This is the calm before the storm.
Okay. Ah, it's taking up. I don't know why I'm
Oh boy, no going back.
All right, we're up. You can already feel a little bit the turbulence because it's a smaller plane, but there's no going back now. I mean, we're doing this.
No.
Step 1. Reach the correct altitude.
Oh man, here it is. That's a big juicy cloud.
Step 2. Circle the cloud to check the conditions are right.
So right where we are now, there's a little bit of an updraft. They would look at their radar screens, and together with our information that we give them and the information they have already from advanced computer systems, they would determine if this is a cloud that could be useful to seed or not.
Step 3. Get into position under the cloud ready to deploy.
Rain, 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 rain. So basically ground control told us that we're ready to shoot flares. We found a cloud with enough moisture. He's already triggering it. And I think we're ready, yeah, whenever you want. This side, right?
And step 4. Fire away.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Wow, just
Oh, you can
like
even hear it pop.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Wow.
It looks like an afterburner. Incredible.
Wow.
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 I'm doing the cloud seeding. We found a cloud. I'm going to press the fire button, but first we got to set it up. Look, I'm going to switch it over to R1 like that, and I'm going to put this down to 3,
Go.
like that, and I'm going to press fire. You ready? 3, 2, 1, fire. 6, fire.
7,
7, fire. 8, fire. 9, fire. Look at this. Flames.
Wow.
All right, one thing that we didn't really, or I didn't at least consider, was that there's no bathroom in here. So I drank a ton of water before going up on the plane, and I gotta go. And basically to use the bathroom, he's gotta call ground control and get permission. I guess because they weren't thinking that anyone would need the bathroom, but that is apparently the seat. I mean, you lift that up and it's a toilet, but
Wow.
I can't do that. But this is your personal cup, right?
don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, I feel so bad doing this. I don't know. I'm
Domina.
I don't know, maybe like a bottle or something. All right. See ya.
Okay.
This is a different kind of cloud seeding. All right, this is the last round of seeding. We found the perfect cloud. You can see we have a few flares left.
Yes.
We're gonna go to the front, fire, and that's the day. Hopefully, it'll help it rain.
I see this another part, like we are moving from the front side.
Now, I was expecting some turbulence, but I did not think it would be like this.
Whoa! Wow! You can see like from the back of the fires, you can see like a little trail of like,
Yes.
it's like very light sparks, and I don't know if that's the salt or just the pieces of paper flying off, but you can literally see a trail.
It was now time to see whether our seeds helped the clouds produce rain. I feel like Gabby and Storm Chasers, but maybe on a smaller scale than that.
We're done. Touchdown.
It's rained.
Mission complete.
Yeah.
Take a look. Wow.
Wow, it's remaining
So
one.
yeah, these are the two different types. So you can see that some of them burned off
Yes.
like that all the way down
And
to
this
the,
one,
to the
no.
beginning, and then these ones just kind of popped and released. And look, you can still see the little salt in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
Why smell
Crazy.
it? What is that?
Are you seeing this? Rain.
Wow.
Oh, it's picking up too. It's raining. We did it. Here, you can like hear the little.
Yeah.
I think we helped with that one.
We've not only seen how cloud seeding works from the skies, but we've also gotten a peek into the future of engineering. From controlling weather to tackling challenges like avalanches and even mitigating earthquakes, these innovations are shaping how we interact with nature.
Wow, guys, that's the end, and this is so beautiful. The fact that they can just change it, like when maybe really should be doing this. Should I say 5 times in a month? Yes, because we really need the rain. For over there in Dubai, maybe they should be doing it 5 times or 6 times or more than it in a month. Because guys, yeah. Although I know this must be very expensive, but I love the feeling. I love her. Imagine after doing this and maybe let me say negatively, it did not turn out well. That'd be so bad. But thank God. Thank God. Like thank God it really rained. Yeah, but there was small drops, like drops of rain. Not that much, like not plenty, like flooding the entire city. You guys. I love this. And what do you have to say about this video, about this particular video? I love the way the world is moving now. I love the way science is proving to make everything better and more like to make our lives good. Yes, on how to control some natural disasters, how to control the way climate and everything is changing, guys. Yeah, like this is so beautiful, and I love this part. At least I get to witness how rain is being created. Wow. This is so beautiful. What do you have to say about this? Share your thoughts in the comment section. What do you have to say about this? Yeah. Go have the day you deserve, and we'll keep living under commanded blessings. See you guys in the next video. Bye.